Good day, listeners. Welcome to Miele English Podcast, where we help you improve your English through simple, natural conversations. Thank you so much to everyone who keeps coming back and supporting every episode. Your support truly means a lot to us. And if this is your first time listening, welcome. We're happy to have you here. Every episode comes from the heart. We create these conversations to inspire you, encourage you, and help you grow while learning English. I'm SM.
And I'm Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, Miss M. It's nice to be here again.
It always feels good to sit down and have another conversation with you.
I agree. And today, I think our topic is something many people can relate to.
Definitely. We're talking about the best smartphones of the year.
Smartphones are everywhere now. We use them for communication, work, entertainment, photos, shopping, and even learning English.
Exactly. And there are so many choices. Sometimes choosing a phone can feel confusing.
Very confusing.
You see one phone with a great camera.
Another one has a powerful processor.
Another has a beautiful screen.
And another one has a huge battery.
So, Daryl, let me ask you something. When you choose a smartphone, what is the first thing you look at?
Probably the camera.
The camera?
Yes, I take a lot of pictures, especially when I travel or spend time with friends.
I understand that. A good camera can really make a difference.
What about you?
For me, battery life is very important.
Battery life?
Yes, I don't want to charge my phone several times a day. If I'm busy, I need a phone that can keep up with me.
That makes sense.
Imagine leaving home in the morning with a full battery.
And then by lunchtime, you're already at 20%.
Oh, that can be stressful.
Especially when you're outside and you can't find a charger.
Exactly.
But when we talk about the best smartphones of the year, I think there's another important question.
What's that?
Does the most expensive phone automatically mean it's the best phone?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
The best phone depends on the person.
Right.
For example, someone who loves photography may want a phone with an excellent camera.
Someone who plays games may want a powerful processor and a good cooling system.
And someone who mainly uses social media and messaging may not need the most expensive model.
That's an important point.
Sometimes we buy more technology than we actually need.
I've done that before.
Really?
Yes, I once bought a phone because it had so many features.
And did you use all those features?
Honestly, no.
I think many people can relate to that.
I used the camera, messages, social media, music, and a few other things.
So you paid for many features but only used a few.
Exactly.
That's why I think people should think about their needs before buying a new smartphone.
I agree.
Daryl, what do you think makes a smartphone feel special?
For me, it's the overall experience.
What do you mean by that?
I want the phone to feel smooth. Apps should open quickly, the screen should look good, the battery should last, and I don't want the phone to become slow after a short time.
That's true.
What about you? Is design important to you?
Yes, but not the most important thing.
Why?
Because I look at the phone every day, so I want it to be comfortable and attractive. But I would choose good performance over a beautiful design.
Interesting.
What would you choose?
I think I'm similar. A beautiful phone is nice, but if it becomes slow, I'll be unhappy.
Exactly.
Another thing I think about is software updates.
Oh, yes, that's easy to forget.
A phone can look amazing when you first buy it, but long-term support is important.
Especially if you plan to keep the phone for several years.
Right.
Let's talk about something practical. If someone listening to us wants to buy a new smartphone this year, what advice would you give them?
First, I would ask them, what do you actually need?
Good question.
Do you need a great camera? A long-lasting battery? A large screen? Good gaming performance?
Or maybe you just need a reliable phone for calls, messages, videos, social media.
Exactly.
I would also tell them not to buy a phone just because it is popular.
That's a very good point.
A popular phone may be excellent, but it may not be the right phone for you.
And reviews can help too.
Yes, but don't believe every review immediately.
Why?
Because everyone has different priorities.
True, one person may say this phone has the best camera.
While another person may say, the battery is not good enough for me.
Both people can be right.
Exactly.
I think that's what makes smartphones interesting. There isn't always one perfect phone for everyone.
I completely agree.
If you could choose one smartphone today without thinking about the price, what would matter most to you?
I would choose a phone with a great camera, strong battery life, a beautiful display, and enough storage.
That sounds like a dream phone.
Yes, why not?
And I would choose something powerful, reliable, and comfortable to use every day.
So, in the end, maybe the best smartphone is not simply the phone with the most features.
Maybe it's the phone that fits your life.
I like that.
Technology should make our lives easier, not more complicated.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
And sometimes we don't need the newest phone.
Sometimes the phone we already have is good enough.
Exactly.
Listeners, think about your own smartphone. What do you like about it?
And what would you change if you could?
Maybe you want a better camera,
Maybe you need a stronger battery.
or maybe you simply want a phone that works smoothly without problems.
Whatever your choice is, remember that the best smartphone is the one that matches your needs and your budget.
And don't feel pressured to buy something just because everyone else has it.
Choose what works for you.
I think that's a good lesson, not only for smartphones, but for many things in life.
We don't always need what everyone else has.
Sometimes we just need to understand what is right for us.
That's true.
And listeners, while you're learning English with us, remember that you don't need to understand every word perfectly.
Listen slowly.
Notice the expressions.
And don't be afraid to repeat sentences.
Little by little, your English will become more natural.
Just like choosing the right smartphone, learning English is about finding what works for you.
I love that.
Me too.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
And thank you to everyone who continues to support Miele English Podcast.
And to our first-time listeners, we hope you'll come back and join us again.
Keep listening.
Keep learning.
Keep practicing.
And most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, listeners.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.